They told me that I have a high blood pressure. I think what they told me, it was uncontrollable, something like that. Then it affected my kidney. When I knew it, it's only 13% functioning, both kidneys. My wife and I, as if we're devastated, something like that. It's really hard. I cannot accept it right away. At night, almost every night, I cried. We don't know what's dialysis. We don't know what They told me that, how you do the dialysis? What's dialysis? Oh, they will they will put a hole on your tummy, blah, blah, and we were shocked.
Renal failure is when your kidneys, which are two organs sitting in the back of you, fail. These organs usually collect all the toxins from your blood and then make it into urine, and then you pee it out. So when this occurs, when renal failure occurs, it means that these organs are not performing properly. And so you end up with waste products building up in your blood. This is not good. You can end up with some cardiac events or heart problems. You end up with fluid retention and lots of swelling. You end up with very high blood pressure. So there's many reasons why we need our kidneys. Dialysis is required when your kidneys fail to such an extent that they can no longer eliminate the waste products from your body. So it is really a rescue therapy, if you will. It's required. It's not something you can not do. So the patients have to have dialysis if they want to continue living. It is that serious.
Someone who's on a 3.5-hour dialysis treatment, by the time they travel for an hour to come here, maybe wait in the waiting room for half an hour before they get connected, then maybe wait for another half an hour to an hour before they get picked up, and then they go home. They've spent like 5 or 6 hours for a 3.5-hour treatment.
2 years ago, we developed our home hemo program. So we train patients to perform their therapy at home. This is better for the patient in terms of their lifestyle and also better quality of dialysis. Many people find that they can't work and be on in-center hemodialysis, so they have to quit their job. So being on a home therapy allows them to go back to work and normalizes their life again.
If someone's been identified as being a candidate, especially for home hemodialysis, my job is to do an interview. So I basically talk to them about everything from, do you know why you have renal disease, to, if you're interested, where do you live? Do you have any family members that will help you? Just really in depth to see if really, not to see if they can do it, if they're interested, but to see how can we make it happen. On average, it takes our patients 6 weeks to learn to do this. It's not a one day or they come for 3 days a week for 6 weeks to learn this. Most of our patients go home within 6 weeks. We've had as little as 4, which was one patient, and we've had as long as 10. But the 10-week patient was also 81 years old. We don't send them home until they can come in, gather all their equipment, put their machine together, weigh themselves, decide how much fluid they're gonna take off, do every single step without our input. And even when they go home, we actually go there and spend the whole day in the house with them. Most of our patients, they drink what they want. They don't have to say, okay, I'm only allowed 1 liter, so I've got to ration it throughout the day. They dialyze almost every day, so they don't have to watch what they drink. They drink what they want when they want. When they're home, the only thing they're given is the amount of time they have to be on the machine and the frequency. The time of day, it's their choice. So that's really, if they go to work in the morning, then they can dialyze at night. If they're home all day, it's up to them when they dialyze, as long as they do it.
I've been doing this since last week of March. Yeah, it's been 6 months already. I do this every other day. Yeah, every other day. The best part is I can work around with my schedule. This is far beyond good than the going there. There's much hassle going there, unlike here, especially if it's cold. You're still at home. It's really convenient. The first time that I told my wife going to have this one at home, he doesn't like it because he told me, "Oh, I don't want to see the blood going from here to here, from your from your chest to the machine, as if I don't like to see it." But now he's used to it. As of now, I have my appointment with my doctor almost once every 2 months now. If there's no problem, if there's a problem, for example, I will call them tomorrow, then I'll tell them what's the problem. But if there's no problem, as if nothing happens, you just relax at home. Something like that. Yeah, it's much easier. That's why I'm telling the dialysis patient that they try this one, the home dialysis, the home dialysis program. It's a lot easier.
I just wish more patients would actually consider it as an option. A lot of people are scared, and it's really hard, even though we're trying to reassure them that, you know what, we're there all the time. We've got some technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Thanks to them, to my doctor, to my nurses, to this facility, and I'm okay.